through. Last week we had Nicolette Mashili, who was an actor on Generations. Today we have another actor on Generations. Hello.
Hello, Stacey. How are you?
Fine, you?
I'm good. Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Now, if you don't know, this is Candice, and she's an actor on Generations. So what role do you play?
So I play the character Lerato, so she's a school child. A little bit troublesome, but she's the best friend to the character called Lisedi. Actually quite a lot of fun, and it's so great being on a show like Generations.
Wow. So how hard did you have to work to get into that show?
Oh, gee, I worked quite hard. I mean, I've been acting for years, but very much in the theatre space. But actually getting a role like Generations was really great because I started off on Yo TV and then went for an audition at Generations, and everything seemed to work out great because I'm on the show right now.
Oh, wow. So how do you handle the popularity?
You know, I think when you really understand that you're there for a reason, and your reason is more about your passion than it is about the fame, then you won't really treat it that much. I mean, I don't think I'm much more different than anyone else. It's just that my job happens to be on television. So just like any teacher, any doctor, I'm an actress, I'm on screen, I'm celebrated by people, but it doesn't make me more important than anyone else. And that's one thing that I'd like people to remember.
Wow. Okay. So tell us a bit about yourself and your siblings. I know you have two. And
I have two older sisters. Yeah. So born to Grace Modiselle as well as Percy Modiselle. Really awesome. And I have the two older sisters, as I've mentioned, who actually started in the industry prior to me. And they've really guided me quite a lot. But we're a loving family, a God-fearing family, extremely supportive. And I think that's really created and really molded me as a person, because there's so much warmth in the Modiselle household. Like when you get there, it's such a vibe, dancing, singing. My mom is such an entertainer. She's really funny. I think your mom's really funny. I met your mom and she's awesome. So we have that in common. Yes. But yeah, really great family, and they're so supportive. More than anything, to have a family that really believes in what you do and are willing to push you is the most important, most cherished and valued thing that I have in my life.
Wow. So, do you feel like you're under your sister's shadows? Because I know they're also in the entertainment industry.
You know, a lot of people would assume that I am, that I only entered the industry because, like, oh, you probably saw your sister and you're like, what they're doing is cool, so I should do it too. Not even that. In actual fact, my sisters both studied different things. So we had Ubuntu, who studied corporate communications, and Philo studied advertising. They were both in the corporate sphere, in offices, but the calling was actually to be in entertainment. And I think the exact same thing happened with me. But of course, for a long time, I was called Buntle's sister. Yeah. Before I was called Candice. To people that don't know me, I'm still Buntle's sister. But I'm working towards really owning myself, owning who Candice is, and really being true to who Candice is, not just the sister of or anything like that. Yeah, so it's tough, right? Yeah, you really want to own yourself. You know, you stay through the author, the really awesome human being, not the daughter of Victor.
So, how did you get into the entertainment industry?
Sheer hard work. It wasn't just a thing of calling a friend saying, listen, I want to be on the show, so, you know, Bob's your uncle, let's do it. No. I've worked really hard. I studied what I do. So more than anything, I really thought about taking my craft seriously and respecting it. Because studying is more than just acquiring the knowledge, but really respecting the craft that you want to do justice to it. So worked hard. Then I auditioned last year for Yo TV. Then I became a presenter. I had callbacks, went to the callbacks, did well there, and I guess, as people say, the rest is history. They say the rest is history, so yeah.
Cliffhanger.
I even had to copy the cliffhanger. This flu is happening me, oh my word.
So have you always had the passion for acting?
I always have. And the funny thing is, I didn't know initially that acting was a thing you could do. So at the time, I was just imitating people around the house, doing silly things around the house because I loved watching people laugh. But I didn't know that there's a career in this. And now, looking back, I'm like, I've always been an actress from a very young age. When I was walking around the house pretending to be Mariah Carey and like, you know, how she sings like that, you know. I was always doing those little things. But, you know, in high school, then drama was offered at Macaulay House. Thank you so much to the people that made it possible. And then, yeah, I ended up taking drama and boom!
Wow.
Then acting happened for me.
Wow.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I can feel you.
Yeah, exactly. I can feel your passion, girl.
Anyway, so how was your experience?
The experience of being an actress, being on your TV, or just experience in the industry?
Experience in the industry.
It's definitely been interesting, and I think one thing that I keep in mind is that I'm still at the very beginning. I haven't, you know, there's people that think once you made it on screen, once you make it to a certain platform, you've made it.
Yeah.
No. Literally, this is the start of something great. And so far, so good. I take everything with so much positivity. Everything is a learning experience, because when you start to, like I mentioned, believe that you've arrived, you don't allow yourself to have more room to grow or more room to do more amazing things. But now I'm like, you know, at my age, I'm on two really amazing platforms,
yes.
YoTV generations respectively, widely watched. But again, I know that I have a greater purpose to do greater things.
Yes. Amen.
You're like, amen, yes, sister girl, yes.
So tell us about your education.
My educational background, quite vast. So started off in primary school, went to Linksfield Primary. Quite a great stepping stone in terms of really setting the foundation of education for me. Because it was a brilliant school. As tough as some things were, they really did set out the great objective is to get the best that I can out of my education. Yes. Then I went to Macaulay House High School, a convent, which also really incredible, one of the top schools in the country by far. Really it was number one in the district in 2012. So you know, great. So then I matriculated. Then I went to Wits. And yeah, I graduated with a Bachelor of Dramatic Arts, honors, Bachelor of Dramatic Arts, and that was just with a mix of choreography and dance and physical theatre, as well as art management. So you put all of that together, and that's the degree that I got. With some writing, English, and performance.
Wow.
So yeah, I've studied quite a lot.
Was it tough?
Oh girl! Oh, was it? You know, getting a degree is not easy. It's really not. A lot of people decide otherwise, and then they decide. I mean, I don't like using the term dropping out, because dropping out tends to mean that you rejected a platform, or that you chickened out of a degree, which isn't, you just took an alternative route. But it's hard. At some point you'll cry and be like, am I really meant to do this? Why? And you'll have late nights and early mornings, and you'll rehearse, and you have an essay of 2,500 words to actually put together. That's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as an author, you know, that's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words.
Now I have to write an essay on someone that I didn't know until I had to read this book. So it was hard, but I was passionate, and as soon as you're passionate about something, the difficulty makes it worth it.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Bars.
So what do you think about education?
Education is important. It's been mentioned countless times, especially by Dr. the late Dr. Nelson Mandela, who said that education truly is the key to success. And as soon as you have knowledge and you've grasped that knowledge, no one can take that away from you. I can take this iPad away from you, I can take this book away from you, but I cannot extract and take away the things that you've learned, not only in your education environment, where it be school, but your experiences from the different people you meet. And really, we really do undermine the importance of education in this country, and it's really important that we start to invest more in education. Because when you get young educated people like yourself, you're capable of doing absolutely anything and everything. So we need more Stacys, y'all. We need more of y'all.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Just always find what you love and never let go of that, because too many people are living a life that they think other people think that they should live, or they see things on social media and they're like, oh, I want to live this life. Yeah. This looks glamorous. But the truth of it all is that there's so many things in life that can bring us happiness. And once you find that, once you really grab onto it, like I mentioned, I want to grab onto the knowledge. And once you find the positivity in every situation, it's like I said yesterday in an interview that I was doing, that gratitude is the attitude, and once you find more things to be grateful for, God will give you more things to be grateful for. So if you're always really positive mindset will lead to a positive life.
Guys, that was a powerful message. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was so powerful. Thank you, Candice, for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. What an awesome human being. I want a Stacey Prue to put in my pocket, and every time I'm sad, I take you out and you say something awesome, and I'm like, oh, yes, I have meaning. Thank you again, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching CTVSA. For more great videos and for more great people, go to our Facebook at CTVSA, our website at www.ctvsa.co.za. Guys, please subscribe for more awesome videos and awesome people. Thank you for coming and keep on watching CTVSA. Bye!